next one is the title track off our new album. It's called Observant.
Starting with a bit of history here, guys. Formed in 1999, released your first album independently, Isle of Disenchantment. 9 years later, you're 4 studio albums up. You've toured Europe extensively since 2004. Now you signed a Nuclear Blast. What's it like being a member, I guess, amongst bands that you probably looked up to for a while?
Fucking awesome.
Pretty surreal going to the head office sort of thing in the States and meeting all the guys and that.
Neurotic Records were the last label who, you know, starting out, they didn't have any sort of bands that were headlining tours. It was all bands that were about the same size as us, and now we step it up. Now we're Nuclear Blast, you know, we're label mates with some of the biggest fucking death metal bands in the world, and so it's just, yeah, it's pretty surreal still. It's still kind of sinking in a little bit.
I want to talk a bit about Observant, your 4th studio album. From listening to it, does sound different from your last 3. Was there something different that you tried to do this time round that you didn't want to repeat from past experience, or?
Not really. Not that it was a conscious thing that we did. Over the past few years, you know, you listen to what people have to say and that sort of thing. You know, guys saying that, you know, we love this riff and that sort of thing, but you don't stay on them for long enough. And soon as you get a little bit of groove or something, then, you know, you take it away and fucking do something else. And it was more sort of riff, but it's a lot more structured this time round. So, you know, like Symbols, we sort of felt that we, you know, had to keep it similar to the first 2 albums. So having Jason, you know, singing on it for the first time.
I basically wanted to take a lot different approach with it. The previous 3 albums, I mean, I only did one of them, but they were also flat out with the vocals, you know, they just didn't let up. They just kept bang, 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 singing the whole way. Didn't sort of give the music any time to breathe. So.
When we toured the US this year, we had to start off at the bottom again. It was like, you know, years ago when we first started coming to the mainland.
Are the crowds very different to Australia, or?
US crowds are fucking crazy. Those guys are fucking mad, but we were in Brisbane last weekend and that was just fucking absolute madness. A guy stage diving fucking kicked me in the head and nearly knocked me out, and you know.
Then I ended up nearly wrestling him on stage trying to play and push him back in.
The crowds out here get fucking wild, you know. I mean, US is kind of pretty much the same sort of thing.